All right, let me show you what I've been up to the last little while on the Camaro. I've been working on panel gaps. It's so tedious getting these panel gaps right. But anyways, so this is the side that I have not touched, okay? So this is the passenger side. And you can, well, I don't know, maybe you can't see on camera, but we got a gap there of 6.5 millimeters. And here, you know, 1.5 millimeters. And, you know, it's not even, it's sort of, it's all over the place, right? Here, 5.75, and then it gets narrower towards the bottom. Here it's 4. And then look at the back here. Now these doors are made by OER, in case you guys are wondering. Okay. 3.5, and then right here, just, you know, a little bit down, 6.5, 4.28, 5.36. Okay, so you get the idea. I have been working on the other side. It's by no means finished yet, but this is what I have been working on. So what I did here is I welded up. I welded in extra metal here to bring this closer because this was too far away. And so I've been working on that. It's getting better. This here was proved to be quite difficult, this gap here, because the original door sort of went like this. I actually had to weld in. I welded in metal here to get this a little better. And that's what I'm doing. So what I got to do is figure out how much metal to add it. And I got to, you know, in the case of the door on this side, I can just swing the door open. I can weld the back side. But in the case of the fender here, when I weld on it, I've got to take the whole fender off, which means taking off, you know, the hood and all this and all that and everything. It's a whole process of taking everything on and putting it off. Plus, I have to make sure that I have enough clearance for this door when this opens up, that it doesn't interfere here. Anyways, this process was a lot easier in the Suburban, I'll tell you. But anyways, that is what I'm doing. Panel gaps, panel gaps, panel gaps. And hopefully I can move on to the next phase of this real soon. But I have not put out a video in a while because I've been working on this stuff. And I don't want you guys to think that I've forgotten about you or that I've given up or anything like that. I am working on it, but it's just a tedious thing that I'm doing right now. So maybe I'll release this video as it is, you know, 3-minute long video update, or maybe I'll try to do something more interesting and add this to the end of it or something like that, but we'll see. Well, I don't know what the show guys use for panel gaps, but I have chosen 5 millimeters. So you can see how in some places we got more, and, you know, other places like up here, we got way less. But it does seem like 5 is about the right, yeah, see, that's 5 there. 5 is what the stock trunk lid has all around it. So I think 5 is a good number. And now I'm just gonna mark off like this area here. That's way bigger. I don't have much choice but to add material in there to bring that gap smaller. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so here you can see I tack welded a little strip of metal all along the fender here. So when I bolt this back up, it should, in theory, bring that all back up to the 5 millimeter gap that I'm looking for. Okay, I hope you remember what that gap looked like before I did all this, but look at how that improved it all. I know it's not exactly even, but it is all gonna be, I'll go in there with a grinder and I'll make that all perfect all the way up. But look how much better that is. That is awesome. I'm so happy with that. Okay, and now we have a 5 millimeter panel gap from top to bottom, all the way, and in the back too. So, okay, looks like I'm pretty much done on the driver's side as far as panel gaps go. Now I gotta work on the passenger side. Yeah, I'm sure none of you want to watch me do the exact same thing over to the passenger side, although the passenger side is a lot better than what the driver's side was. Like, even without doing anything, I won't have to make that many changes here. But what I wanted to show you was what a 67 Camaro looks like with a 69 lower valance on it. Yeah, what do you guys think? That is a fiberglass piece from Anvil, and they also make carbon fiber. But since I'm painting over it, I didn't see the big advantage of getting the carbon fiber because there's not a huge weight difference between the fiberglass and the carbon fiber. But anyways, so I think I'm gonna wrap up this video there. I hope all of you are enjoying my Camaro videos. I really enjoy working on the car. I don't have nearly enough time to do it because I kind of have 2 full-time jobs. But anyways, I can't wait to finish it and show it off and, well, enjoy racing it and cruising it and drag racing it and all the other stuff that I plan on doing with this car. So, yeah, like and subscribe and leave a comment, or if you have a question, yeah, leave that in the comment sections too. I get notifications about any comments and I tend to answer them. Unless you're a troll, then I will just ignore that. But anyways, all right, guys, see you later.